Macintosh emulation in Amiga side with this beautiful emulator called ShapeShifter that in 3.11 version is become freeware, as you can see, freely distributable. But it's not the version I want to see. Questo sì, also 3.10, 3.11, 3.10 are freely distributable. So the most things is we start with graphics. Here you can set graphical setting. If you have one monitor or you have two monitors. If you have two monitors, you can have set these things. But one monitor, if you have AGA, you have to set this 8-bit 256 colors. But you can also change. Depend by what you have. You can change colors if you want more speed up. So you can go from 2 colors, 4 colors, 16 color, and the maximum color for AGA chipset. You can use internal or external screen type, external driver. So you can use Amiga bitplane, server graphics, AGS. Of course, this color depth it depends from this screen type. So you cannot use 60 million color with AGA, even if we have to try. AGS, Amiga window, you can run emulator in window. External is the better. External is the better because it's much faster than internal internal configuration. I have AGA, so this tutorial is AGA only. So I choose Amiga AGA because I try in emulation, and I don't like to use MMU. So if you don't have MMU, you have to choose this driver, Amiga AGA EVD. This is very good. If you have MMU, you have to use. You can use mu EVD. That de facto there is not much difference in speed with Amiga AGA EVD. Even if I see slightly difference in better with Amiga AGA EVD. Mu EVD is an hack because you can have many options in one solution. But I prefer to use this driver. Screen mode. Here is written in Italian, but screen mode that I use is this PAL iResh interlaced. That with emulation the interlaced is not a problem. But on real Amiga, if you have charity monitor, you can see you have problem with your eye because your eyes, because interlaced is not a good idea with a charity monitor. However, it is your choice. I have used this resolution also with charity. This is the size I prefer to use. And this option are the best. Refresh at 1, black border, refresh always. This is off because I have no MMU here. Amiga mouse pointer. This is if you want to have your Amiga pointer in Mac emulation, you have to set this option. Otherwise, it use Mac pointer. I prefer to use Mac pointer because I emulate Macintosh, so I want to have all emulation, all Mac things. Okay. Volume disk. Okay. This is you can ShapeShifter is limited to only 2 hard files, a difference from Basilisk or ad emulator. So you have to choose only 2 file disk, so 2 hard file, or you can use device disk. Device disk are partition that you have to set with hard disk toolbox, and you have to prepare to with Mac file system. In this way you can use real partition, and real partition are much faster than hard file. You can also use in emulation the Mac partition. You can use your real hard disk. You can set your real hard disk with Mac partition to have the best experience. But you know, in emulation it's not a good idea play in this way. It is more easy to prepare hard file. Okay, this is our file. Here in this I have in this tutorial I have used macOS 7.5.5 and a game's Sherlock Holmes. You can create your R file. You can create your file in KB. You can choose where to save. When you start Macintosh, it asks you that it find a newer file and ask you to format disk, and then you can install your preferred macOS operating system. Oh, okay. When this emulator is born, Apple give freely macOS 7.5.3. And now I don't know. If they released also this version. However, you can freely download officially macOS 7.3.5.3 and then update, freely update to 7.5.5. Okay, here you can choose from what device or from what file disk boot. So my macOS is in file disk 1, and so I boot from file disk 1. Floppies. Okay, floppies is simple. You can choose to have floppy in your Mac side. So you can see your DF0 or DF1 in Mac side. So you inhibit from Amiga DOS. This floppy are invisible from Amiga DOS, or better, you cannot access to this floppy disk that are visible only in Mac side. In this way, you have floppy disk available in Mac side and in Amiga side, and this is useful for transfer file or to use Mac floppy disk. Now I have no set floppy disk, so I don't need this option. SCSI. Okay, SCSI is important to use your file disk or your CD-ROM. This is for use your CD-ROM, because our file is a file disk. So this is old setting when I'm using a real Amiga and my external CD-ROM via PCMCA, and so one is CD-ROM and the other is hard disk. You can also here choose the memory type for SCSI driver. The default option is good, CHIPRAM, because the other you have to try if you are happy or not. If you have to try to see if you can have satisfaction using CHIPRAM 24-bit DMA or any. Here, use generic CD-ROM driver, Apple hard disk emulation. Here, these two options are excellent choice because you emulate, you use generic CD-ROM driver, so you have no problem to access to Mac CD-ROM, and this is Apple hard disk emulation to avoid any problem. But of course, these options you can change freely. If you are not happy with setting or if you see problem, you can change it. When I'm using this setting on my real Amiga, I have never encountered problems. So I left this option by default, and I enjoy my Mac experience with my old Blizzard 1230, and then with my Apollo 68040. Okay. Memory. Okay, memory is important for Mac side because here you see maximum. I have set this Amiga environment with 32 megabytes of memory. So when you launch ShapeShifter, you have available 30 megabyte, and here you can choose how megabyte have in Mac side. In Mac side, I choose 12 megabyte. You can. Another thing very important is here you can use all memory you have, or you have to choose memory. This is very important because you have to allocate Mac-ROM first, because you can have problem if you don't use this option. Memory type, you can choose any, CHIPRAM and this. So any is the best choice because you can have a problem with other options. However, 12 megabyte of memory on Mac side is enough good. You don't have particular problem with software, but even if you have a problem, you can enter here and change. You have in this moment you have I have available much more memory. Another thing is that if you have 30 megabyte and you choose for error, no, you cannot wrong. So you cannot go over your maximum memory. So okay, memory serial. Serial, it depends if you want to use internet with with Mac emulation. In the past I connected to internet from Mac emulation, but now I don't remember how to do, so I cannot help you in this. But however, here you can try to, you have to choose serial device that communicate with your modem, so you can choose your device, preferred device. So in this option you can use your if you if you have a real Amiga, you can use your real device in Mac side, so modem and printer. Okay, this option is closed because if you have a Mac and plant hardware, it should be detected and you can use it. Okay, network. This option is to set driver for internet, and this is option very complicated, not by Amiga side but from Mac side, because you have to have a right software for internet connection. This is my device. You have to choose. You have to try to choose your driver as far as you find the right one to connect TCP/IP stack Mac side that work with your Amiga device. Is a longer research, but I in the past I made it, and I connected to internet, but only with macOS 8.0 or 8.0 macOS 8. Now I can choose, but I don't know if it works, because in emulation I use the BSD socket library, so I don't know if this device could be done. So MISC. Okay, MISC. No, I don't know what is it. Direct. Wait, I search my guide. Direct polling. I don't remember direct polling. Direct polling, nothing. In direct polling is option for your mouse. While protector ROM is disabled because it works only if you have MMU in your Amiga. In this case, my MMU is disabled, and so this option you cannot use. macOS mode, you have to check if you have macOS R file or macOS 8 partition. Audio enabled if you want to see music and sound, and better to have I installed on your Amiga, because the quality is much better than using direct Paula. So the best setting is this Paula, the MA 8-bit stereo. Okay, in this tutorial I have set up my WinWay configuration like Amiga 68030. I have tried every configuration to reach almost real more or less a real 6030 at 50 megahertz. More or less I found a config that more or less is there, but now we see when you have when you are content of you are happy with your setting, you press save and all your config is okay. Start. And you have to wait the time of loading. My macOS is full of extension, as you see, but and of course I have also disabled from WinYA FAPU. Of course, in many of your macOS 7 you have many less options because this particular macOS I used on PC emulator, and so I have used here on Amiga to see how ShapeShifter can handle all this extension, and if you can use it on real Amiga hardware. Okay, this is macOS system 7.5.5. The speed I think it is near real Blizzard 1230. This is a normal file in macOS. In this macOS 7, I have added virtual CD DVD ROM unit that is important to mount CD-ROM without using real CD-ROM driver device. I have a virtual CD and adapter toast, so I can because when you find an toast ISO, sometimes it's better to use adapted toast, but it works also on virtual CD. Of course, I can use this software, but now I prefer to use virtual CD. That is more easy and very immediate to use it. I maybe found a real speed, a real emulation speed. I don't know. I'd like to know if you have with your 68030 real Amiga the same performance, or more or less near. So better or worse. Mount image. Toast. Open. you can close software because the ISO remain on desktop. Memory available. Okay, I have 12 megabyte of memory, but I have 7 little more 7 megabyte of memory as free memory.
What rubbish! What balderdash!
You must have read something terribly disturbing, Watson, for you to be so overwrought this early in the morning.
Indeed, Holmes. It's irresponsible of the Times to play upon people's superstitions.
Ah, you must be referring to the affair of the mummy's curse.
Has the entire city in an uproar. 3 men dead, and they expect us to believe that the 4,000-year-old mummy was the murderer. I'm surprised you haven't taken some interest in this case, Holmes.
To the contrary, my dear Watson. I have made some inquiries, because I dare say I do believe this murderer is a much younger chap.
I think it's good, and the speed. I think it is very near to real 68,030 processor at 50 megahertz. I don't know. So, great game on CD-ROM. You can also look for motion video, no, for motion video, quick time videos, not in full screen, but very good. And however, this game is identical to PC version, Windows version. Ok, chiudiamo. I close. Here there is you can see something funny about with the team.
Sherlock Holmes, Consulting Detective. Copyright 1991. Icon Simulations. Version number brought to you by
Matt,
Brian,
Kathy,
Michael,
Ken.
Cut.
I'm afraid I'm gonna forget my name.
Don't save. Okay. Okay. My memory remained. So, with this amount of memory, you can run this type of games. This is a very complex games with full of QuickTime movie and great graphics. So the other games are very fast, very good. I don't have here action game like Prince of Persia, but I can try to now. Shut down. I remove I remove this I remove this, and I change, and I this file is very big in size because Sherlock is ISO CD-ROM, so it's very big. ISO CD-ROM put into R file, so you have count also the two things. You have to put CD-ROM into R file and have enough space, enough room to install it, because now I have installed, I have run from CD-ROM, but you can install the game, and you can choose if install the game into VSR file or in Maker file if you have enough room. Games now, games okay. I want to see some action game, because this is a static game. Sherlock Holmes is a static game. Is full of graphics, static graphics, and some movies. So maybe you don't see real performances like action or platform game that require fluid movement and fluid scrolling. In this Macintosh I leave an option that is remap 8 key, that is for 68,040 and because you can set its cache. With 68,030 maybe it is not necessary, but maybe it is ignored. Okay. Okay, and okay. Oh, here I have some games. Doom. Doom, no, Doom requires floating point, I think. I don't have floating point. I try, but I don't think it go. Doom. No, sorry. F is not floating point. F is fat. So Doom is hybrid from 68 key and PowerPC. Of course, if I set up this Amiga environment good, I should have 68,030 performances, and I see from the slow loading time. Maybe on a real processor is faster, because I don't know if because in some features, in some things maybe this setting is like a real processor, but in other things it could be also slower. I don't know. So maybe you can tell me it is like your real processor. Now I don't know the keys. Ah no, okay, vediamo un po'. No, I don't know the key. What is the, I don't know. Okay, with mouse. I don't know. No, I don't know the keys. I don't know the keys. Allora, control, movement. Allora, movement. Bellissimo. UIO. Bad. UIO, J. Bad. No. Arrows keys. Great. Arrows keys. Action space. Okay. See, it's very slow, eh? Hey. It's very slow, very slow. I don't know if it is real 68030 processor. Tell me please. Okay, I change resolution. Allora, small graphics. Better, but very slow. Doom is very Doom is a fat game, so it is hybrid between 68 and PowerPC. Questo, ne abbassiamo un po' il volume. Ok, very slow. Doom, maybe it's the bad choice. Well. I'm in the dark. No, I would like some action game. I'm in the dark. Flight Simulator, Exen, but the Zone, Mist, Flashback. Oh, Flashback. I don't know. This is also better. Yes, Doom maybe it's very bad choice because it's very require a good processor. Flashback should be better, even if but this introduction is slow also on fast processor. I think it is it's made in this way. I don't know, I don't remember, but it is slow also on faster processor. Okay, but I want to play now. Start. I want to see the speed. Okay, I think it's good. I don't remember how to use. Come si salta? How to assemble? I don't remember. Ah, here the keys are different. I have to see the. I don't know. Ah, così. Yes. So. Okay, the speed is good. It's not perfect, but it's good. Oh, I don't remember how to make long. Eh. Oh, well, I don't remember the keys. No. I don't remember the keys. I don't remember the keys. Ah, okay. Shift. The animation is slow. Okay. Apple Q. Now Apple Q to option. I don't want to. I wrong. Is Mela P. Is no Mela. Oh, Apple. No, it's Apple P to option. However, it is this action game run good. Texture game no, because very complicated. I'm in the dark. Star Trek 25 anniversary. This is also I don't know with this type processor. Now, okay, yes, okay. I think good. I don't know. Maybe it's faster than Amiga version on the same processor. Yeah, on Mac side is faster than Amiga side. I play this game on my real Amiga processor, and this game was much faster, much faster than Amiga side. Also for the sound. Sometimes it's very fast, sometimes it's very slow. Of course, you can also this is a floppy version, but on Mac you can play the CD-ROM version with full of speech and original sound. And here you have the original graphics. These graphics on Amiga side don't exist. Okay, well, now I lost because I want to start the mission. On Amiga side, this planet don't exist. The Amiga developer has cut this graphics, this thing. So, come on, destroy me. I don't remember if it's I think it is this, the first mission. I don't remember. Okay, Polo 5. Now, of course, the graphics is the original from PC version. Amiga version is very different. Also there, as less detailed. Amiga version, in Amiga version you don't have planet. You see the black space and stop. So Mac version is again better choice if you want to play this game. You can choose also here, you can change pause, toggle sound, music, change volume, easy combat, that is very good. And now I quit because I have to go to launch. Okay, I think this is a nice tutorial. Goodbye. Oh, I shut down. And goodbye and goodbye. Oh, and goodbye.